Hi everyone, welcome back to CrochetRocks and to another open with me. And yesterday, just after I'd filmed my knitting book, I think it was yesterday, this arrived through the post, so I didn't want to do it straight away. This is the latest version of Simply Crochet. It's issue number 10, and the free gift is this cute little Anagarumi book, which we'll come to afterwards. So in this book there are 40 exclusive patterns and ideas, and well, there's some quite nice ones actually, but looking by the cover. I like the look of this. Is the brand new crochet along. It's called the Magic Carpet Throw. I like this one, it's nice and pretty. This is a bit busy for my liking, but it's not too bad. And these kind of things, when I was young I made several of those, but I haven't worn anything that I've crocheted for a very long time. So this top, I quite like the look of it, but I'd like it over a swimsuit, that sort of thing. I think that would look kind of cool. And this looks nice as it is, but we'll have to see what stitches are used, because I've got a feeling it will just be large sort of UK trebles or US double crochets, and I don't like lots of rows of that, as you know. So this is what we will find in the Anagarumi book, so we'll leave that for now. So straight away I noticed that this looks a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was be around sort of like this length or maybe this, but not quite that long, because it's not even finished there. So we'll have to have a look at that. We've got a pet bed, which is very similar actually to one I made with my mum, but we did another row, which was a bigger one that came up around and left an opening for the cat to get in. So we did make that. That was quite cool actually. This looks really cute. And there's the throw. Right, so let's get in. I'm not sure why we're going to be making sunglasses, but without lenses. Now I do love this. I always see this and think, oh, I'd really love to make that, but it's actually just an advert for Banat. Blanket twist. Plus, as I don't like being hot, I might not actually wear much, you know. I'll probably wear it once or twice and take it off pretty soon after putting it on, but I do like the look of it. It looks cute. So there's Watch It Blossom. So I think these are not things that are in here, are they? Let's have a look. Sirdar Sweet Blossom Blanket Crochet Along. So you'd have to go on to Sirdar for that, perhaps. Just an idea. And these are other ones that are just in here for you to get ideas and places to find it, and some books. One on cross stitch. And Cuddle Buddies, favourite motifs and textured crochet. I did see that one on Amazon actually. So they're just more little editorial pieces and fab finds. Just bits and pieces to look at. But this is what I'm interested in. I quite like this blanket. It's pretty cute. I like the colours that they've used, and I like the fact that it kind of, what's the word, morphs, would you say? Morphs from sort of pinks to blues. It's not bad. I didn't understand what this was at first, but it's actually a squid. I just paid no attention to it when I thumbed through the book. It just looked like a mess of stuff, but it's actually a squid. But there's the cat bed. When they've done their circle, they've kind of made it almost hexagon-like, which there is a way of not doing that. Wow, that is long, isn't it? Heavens, that is a bit too long for my tastes. If it was kind of about there, I'd be happy. Maybe there at a pinch, but that's just a bit long for me. But I'm not also keen on kind of cap sleeves. They've not really done very much there. But, you know, long time ago that I made crochet like that and wore it. So this cushion is very busy. It does look like it's got a row of pearls as well, or beads around these hearts and flowers. It's very busy. Be a bit lumpy to sit on, mind you, but pretty decorative if you're into that kind of busy pattern. I like this though. like a bunting sort of garland made with the mandalas. I wouldn't make it, but it's pretty. So here we've got the patterns. That's the blanket. We've got the squid. I didn't even notice that before when I just had a quick thumb through before I started. Then we've got part of the squid is this pentagon, not a hexagon but a pentagon. We've got the pet bed here, and then we've got the cushion, which is a bit kind of more close-up picture, but I think that definitely does seem like it's got some beading around it. That would be the back. I think I might prefer the back. I'm not like, I like it, but I'm not into really busy patterns. So that's this, and there we go. This is the Waste No Time, but yeah, I think I'd like it a lot shorter if I were going to have it. And I think I'd make these sleeves a lot less big, you know. It wouldn't be sticking up like that. Kind of reminds me of Joan Collins' shoulder pads or something. I don't know, sticking up. The sleeves are just a bit too baggy. Needs a bit of shaping, and then I'd be happy. So, little tutorial down there how to over sew motifs together if you want to over sew. And this is cute. This is a little lambkin. Although why he's not in the Anagarumi book, I don't know, but he is cute. Little sweet one, and there's the pattern for that. 15% off. What's this? 15% off at Lovecrafts with this code, all capital letters, Loves C11. Is that? I zoom in and hold it. You can pause it should you need it. You don't have to buy the book to get it then. So this is the crochet along that they're starting today. It's like Magic Carpet, I think it's called, or something like that. And if you subscribe today, then you'll get this yarn to make it, worth over £90. So if I hold this here, then if you wanted to, you could subscribe using the code. Just hold that for a little while. Don't miss the fun, they say. Subscribers get the best deal, apparently. Okay, it's a 1 month only offer, by the way. So if you don't take it up this month, then it's gone. So Catherine's journal from the studio. Catherine Werner of Cloudberry Crochet. And that tells us how seasonal colour changes play a major part in every step of her designs. Funnily enough, I do check out what colours are on trend. So she's not alone. So yeah, like cushions and stuff, but I don't think that is actually in here. Just her adverts. Double page spread for Wool Warehouse. Do like Wool Warehouse. And there we go. Download Simply Crochet now, but you don't get the offers, obviously, if you do the downloads. Little thingy jig for your hair. Thingy jig. There's the pattern. I really made a pattern for that, I don't suppose, but there you go. Knit your own toys for just $9.99. So yeah, order your copy today. Again, I'll hold that there, so if you want to pause it and get that, you can. I don't think it's an offer though. So here we are. Here he is, this chappie. And looking, it is row after row of trebles or US doubles, which I'm not keen on. But in the middle there, they've got a smaller row that's either going to be a UK double crochet or a single US, or that is going to be a half double or half treble, which is what I would make it with. This white section would all be half trebles, which is a half double across the pond. I would never do that. It looks okay from a distance, looks like a nice jumper, but when I'd get up and close, I wouldn't like it at all. And again, the shaping around the arms is just kind of like made it into that. A little bit of shaping around the neck. But there's not, I would say, you know, beginner could tackle that quite easily. So here's the pattern, and here's a little diagram of what it looks like and measurements, how to change it. And here's that little top. It says it's a summer top, but for me, I don't think I'd wear it as a top as such, but over a swimming costume I think that'd be nice. And it actually is made with the little puff stitch. Quite pretty though, I like that. Obviously a lot of fine yarn, otherwise it would be chunky, wouldn't it? For the Love of Crochet. So this is a good read. So obviously the bag and all these bits and pieces are not in this book, but here we've got this little rain grow rather than like rainbow baby grow. It's not actually a baby grow, is it? But never mind. I like it, but there's always a but. I don't like this edge. I find sometimes this edge looks very untidy, and I can see why people prefer to have knitted garments in that respect. Having said that, some of my knitted edges are not always the smoothest, but if you look here, you've got a lovely edge, and that's what I'd have to do. So if you remember, a little while ago I made a blanket and I edged it in a rainbow. It was this one, I think. And if you choose a yarn that's got a very short colour change and you had nice bright colours, there's plenty of them, like Peyton's Fab DK did one and Poundland did one, but there's all these rainbow brights that you can get. And then if you just did a simple little edge round here, I mean, I did a half treble, obviously half double in the US, but you could just do a double crochet, which would be a single crochet in the US, all the way around, and you'd get this nice edge and you'd still have this little rainbow effect. I'm just not keen on, it's pretty, I like it, but the edge bugs me a little bit, just a little bit, but it's nice. And there's a diagram, so if you want to do it your own way, you can. So let's go further then. Simply Knitting, 3 issues for just £5, and that's not bad when you subscribe today. So I'll hold that up again if anybody wants to do that. You just pause it on there, because that's not a bad deal, £5 for 3 magazines. I like this. I actually do like this. It's kind of a pretty blanket, that is. Yeah, not bad at all. And not difficult by the looks of it. It's called the Blossom Throw. And there's a quite like a little puff one. I like similar to the square I did, but on a much smaller scale. They kind of look a little bit more tatty, if you know what I mean. You know, intentionally so. Now we've got 2 bags, and I think these patterns are actually here. I think I prefer that one. It looks a little bit more, this one looks like you might have made lots of mistakes. Possibly not. Sewing machine worth £119 when you subscribe today. How much would the subscription be for that? Enjoy 12 issues from $89.87. And you get a free sewing machine worth £119. So there we go. I will hold that up in case there's anybody who really wants to take that up, because that sounds pretty decent deal. I've never heard of a Genome sewing machine, but if I, like me, haven't got one, used to, I don't anymore, it might be a bit of a little way of getting into it. And if you liked it, perhaps you get a better one later on. So there we go. Beaching bag. Beaching. I was going to make a beach bag, but not looking like that. It's not very beachy colours. But I like the bag. I like this one anyway. Not bad at all. And then we've got shop local. Support your local yarn shop. Well, I would, but it closed down. So I have to go a bit further afield for my local yarn shops now. So there is a chart for this. wall hanging of an ice cream. So over here in this country we have an ice cream supplier called Walls. So it's a Walls ice cream. But it's not really, it's just for the wall. It's kind of a play on words, but there we go, that's what it looks like. I've never made a wall hanging, but that one's kind of cool if you've got a child. I think that'd be nice in their room. So this is the Magic Carpet Throw Part 1. And, you know, don't forget you can get the yarn. I don't know if it's all the yarn you'll need, but I would have thought it would be, because it seems a bit mean to give it away and it's not enough. So there we go. It's very busy. Reminds me kind of Aztec looking, but it is quite a busy looking pattern. And here we go, we've got charts and instructions on how to do that. So it's part 1 of their crochet along. So when I did the, is it Crochet Now or Now Crochet? Crochet Now. When I did their unveiling of their latest issue, they had part 1 of a crochet along as well. So this this one is part 1. So if you wanted to get involved, then this is a good one to buy, because you're not missing any. You haven't got to go buying back issues to find how to do it. So I do like this. This is kind of cute. It's rainbow cushion with an overlay. I like that. Reminds me of a dream catcher sort of thing. That's pretty. So then we've got this. Meet the indie dyer and indulge in a design with their skeins. Cat and sparrow. Very artistic. Curved air. It's a vase-like decorative lantern. Okie doke. What if you want to use different yarn? Now this is pretty cool, because it's got all of the weights, and it tells you, you know, UK, US, hook size. It doesn't tell you Australian, which isn't as helpful as it should be in my mind. If they're going to tell you, then why just US? Because, you know, some tutorials you might see or patterns you might find might say 4-ply, and if it's Australian, then it's going to be, I think 4-ply is something completely different to our 4-ply. You know, for us 4-ply is quite thin. It's a fingering, no it's not, it's a sport weight. A fingering is a 3-ply, although they're saying 3-ply is lace weight, but it isn't. 3-ply is fingering and sport weight is 4-ply. But I guess fingering covers quite a big range. It's just thinner stuff. So maybe it's a bit borderline. I didn't know that. But that's why I was always taught that fingering was 3-ply. But maybe it's 3-ply and under. Perhaps that's lace weight. Don't know then. That threw me. So then I like that though, because if you wanted to make something and you saw the tutorial and it said it wanted worsted, I can never say the name, worsted. Oh, didn't they also call it fisherman? So to us that's Aaron. So if you wanted to substitute it, it kind of tells you how. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this is the Show Us Yours, and a little while ago there was a Pikachu, remember, in the book. Someone showed it. So there we go. People's own makes. And there's the sunglasses that we saw at the beginning. I like it when they review the yarns. Sometimes they have them in there that are very expensive, but these are nice, cheap yarns. So this one is only £1.15. Obviously it's a 50 gram, but it's 4-ply. So obviously it's sport weight. And that's very fine lace weight, so not really my thing. Scatchenmeyer? I think they only choose these to kind of trip me up on the way they're pronounced. But this Signet 100% cotton, it's quite interesting how it resembles very much the paint box yarn band and the sheepies as well. So they're not bad prices. £2.99, £1.29. Sometimes they're in here and they're quite pricey. So next issue, we've got a very bizarre looking top. Now, I'm sorry if you like it, but I think it's hideous. And I don't do things that are not symmetrical very well. That my brain doesn't like them. It never has. Not even rings. You know, when you get a ring and it kind of comes over and you've got like a big stone this side and small one. That, my eyes don't like it. I like to have things that are symmetrical. It's just not all this. It's kind of doing things to my head. Don't like. So anyway, we've got lots of bumblebee things in the next issue as well. We've got some stitch markers. That's cool. And these interesting little things. I don't know what they are until we get that magazine. So an exclusive offer to the US, and I can't believe this. It says save 70% on the store price, $59.95. That's obviously dollars, and it would normally cost them $199.87. Whoa, that's a lot, isn't it? For 13 issues though. So if you wanted to take that up, this is how you do it. So if I hold it there, you can pause it and call the toll-free number or order online at www.buysubscriptions.com with the code. But 70%, wow, it's quite a lot of a saving, but really that's an astronomical price. So again, there's one here to get back issues if you're missing anything that you really want. Hold that on there. And then we've got the how to do's, crochet essentials bit that's in the back of every single magazine, and I quite like that they do that for beginners. It's a good thing. 3 issues for £5 for Molly's Makes. I've seen that in the shops and I've never wanted to pay the price for it, so I might do my £5 3 issues and review it, see if it's worth having. And here we've got the charts for the blanket, the ice cream and the squid. And that's it. So here we go. Let's go on to the Anagarumi little book. And straight away, I am madly in love with this little guy, and I know Granny D will be. So we've got Tom the kitten, Samuel Whiskers, who's a rat. We've got Squirrel Nutkin and Mr. Jeremy Fisher. And that's what's in here. So you've got the patterns for these guys. I love his little fishing rod, but you can't make that, sadly. So yeah, I like this little book. I would, if I was inclined to be making amigurumis, this would definitely be floating my boat. Especially this little chap. Granny D would love him, wouldn't she? I love his little fuzzy tail. So cute. Oh, he is lovely. My voice is going, guys. I'm going a bit croaky. Sorry about that. A little bit about spinning classic yarns. I love this one. I do love the frog. He's just adorable. I just love his little fishing rod. He's so cute. And his little net. And his basket. Oh, he's so cute. I like him a lot. And Samuel Whiskers, the rat. See, Mike and Gemma would have liked him. They used to have pet rats, but Mike was very allergic, and that's my son, by the way, if you didn't know. And he had to get rehomed. So that's it. Knit your own toys as well, but just $9.99 if you're interested in that. There's the details. And with this one, it's got the crochet essentials and how to do the magic loop, etc. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. I quite like the magazine this time round, although, you know, not really. There's a few things that I really like about it and that have got potential. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.